Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your motivational speaker, trainer and head coach from Live, Love, Give. And today's message is all about connecting courageously with strangers in order to build our confidence. And excuse me guys, but I've had about 3 hours sleep in the last nearly 30 hours. I've finally made it to my destination. I'm here in beautiful Utah. I've got the mountains behind me. I've never been here before, so I'm super excited. I love getting to new places around the world. So yeah, and the reason why today's message has come to you and why I've chosen to bring this particular message to you is that I actually, when I was stopped in LA, I had a 5-hour layover in LA, and I decided to go into one of the lounges and just chill out and have a shower and all that sort of great stuff. And I went up to grab some food, and these two really lovely women sort of noticed my accent, and they started asking me questions like, where are you from? What are you doing here? Like, you're here on holiday. How long are you here for? Having a conversation with me. And, it was just really, really lovely. They were really interested in what I was doing. And anyway, we had a quick conversation, had a bit of a laugh, and then I went back to doing some work that I was doing. And I got a tap on the shoulder, and one of these beautiful women actually, came up to me. And she handed me a piece of paper with her name, her email address, her phone number, everything. And she said, I know you're here for 3 weeks, and I would absolutely love to help you have a great time. If you need anything, if I can help you, if you, come and visit me, and all this sort of great stuff. And it was so kind, and it was so genuine, and it really touched my heart to know that we'd built that kind of connection so quickly, and to witness people's generosity. She even got her husband to come over and have a chat and connect, and they were just a beautiful couple, these two extraordinary human beings, really, setting my trip to the States off on a real high, with this kindness, with this generosity, and making this great connection that, you don't know where things are going to go. And you guys have heard me speak into the fact that I really believe that people equal possibilities. And something that sort of stood out for me was the fact that, this woman, she said to me later, she asked me some questions about how I got into what I'm doing now, and we went on this whole sort of talking into sort of life stories and journeys, and it was a really interesting conversation. And she actually said, because she came up to me and she had such confidence, like I was really impressed with her level of genuineness and her kindness, her generosity, and and just her confidence in just approaching a stranger and making that gesture and that offer. And anyway, it was funny because she said to me that she was doing this out of, she was really trying to make an effort to reach out and to make connections and to reach out to strangers in particular, and to build her own confidence, because she said, and she pointed to her husband, she said he can testify that, that I'm not a courageous person, that I usually hold back, and this is something that I'm working on. And it really blew me away. And when I went and had a shower, she was flicking through, my work on Facebook and all of that stuff, and she was seeing what I was sort of about. And when I got back after having a shower, she said to me, wow, that was so cool. I just read one of your quotes, which was all about, you miss 100% of the opportunities that you don't act upon. And she said how much it rung true, and how if she didn't step up courageously and connect, then she'd never have known. And we don't know where that relationship is going to go, They were just such a beautiful couple that I felt strongly that we would build a connection moving forward, and you never know how that's going to serve each of us. So that's really what I wanted to bring to you guys today, was just, I've apologized for how tired and worn out, and like if my words aren't making sense today, you know why. I've had about 3 or 4 hours sleep in the last 30 hours, so I'm kind of struggling, and I'm sure I'm about to hit a brick wall, but I've been pushing on through. And yeah, I really hope that it inspires you, gets you shifting your perspective about, you know, the opportunities that you could be missing out if you don't step up with courage and interact with some strangers. And I've got another little story for you, but I want to check in with you guys and see who's been able to join me. I'm going to be on US time for the next 3 weeks, so I'm not sure what my audience here will be like, but Jason, awesome to have you, and Sergio and Anne, lovely to have you back. Hassani, always love seeing you, and Jeremy, you rock star, I love having you here, and Jessica and Carlos and Joe. Yes, I'm in the US. Come to DC or Hawaii. I'd love to. I'm not sure I will get to on this trip. I'll be going to Houston. If any of you guys are there, planning on potentially going to Vegas, who knows, but definitely here in Utah as well, in Salt Lake City. So yeah, I love that, Joe, and I'm going to have a few trips planned back this way, so I would definitely love to get to DC, and definitely Hawaii's been on my bucket list for such a long time, so I love that. And Stephen, awesome to have you back. And Emily, and hey Jeremy and Joel, glad you made it. Thank you so much. Yes, I've made it safe. I did lose my tripod, so I'm kind of doing this makeshift. If you guys saw it, you'd think it was so funny. But Mustafa, nice to have you, and Elf, lovely to have you, and Mike, yes, Asani, it's so gorgeous out here. I really don't think that the camera does it justice. Wow, this area is just driving up the mountains, and it's just such beautiful scenery. I love the mountains. I feel, you know, just serenity when I'm in the mountains. So I'm really going to enjoy my time up here. And wait, in LA, yes. Oh no, Hassani, I should have let you know. That would have been so much fun. Yeah, I was stopped for 5 hours. I was just at LA airport. I'll be back there for 5 hours, maybe on the way back. Yeah, back at the end in 3 weeks time, I'll be back there. So who knows what could happen. I love that. And Cool Deep, nice to have you. Judy, I love having you here. And T2, and Mike and Maggie and MD and Kathy, lovely to see you. And Glenn, awesome to have you. And Jen, just proves that you're on your truest path. You're attracting all these amazing experiences. I really, really agree with you with that, Jen. And I was just having a conversation just with a friend just then, you know, about how much authenticity, how much we just pick up on authenticity. And the second little story before I keep checking in with you guys was we had a funny experience. I just went and set up a SIM card here in the States, which I like to do. So you've got a local number, and I've got data, and I can make calls and all that sort of great stuff. And, you know, sort of like had this great conversation with the guy, the consultant in the phone shop. And, you know, just built this relationship with him as well. And it's just been really beautiful just how when you are in alignment, like you're saying, Jen, when you are just being authentic, you're just being you, and you're coming from a place of love. Like, I just feel that we can pick up on that, and we do attract that. We attract great experiences, great people, and I really, really love that you brought that up, Jen. Thank you. And Bobby, thank you so much for being here and for your kind words there. Yes, Elf, simple gestures of kindness and generosity without any expectations are the most treasured moments of love. Such greatness exists in all of us if we just reach out with authentic hearts. I love that, Elf, and totally agree with you. You know, love, like genuinely coming from that place of love. And I like to say, you know, like that curiosity, that fascination in other people, and their journeys and their life stories and what they're going through and who they are. It's just such a beautiful place to come from, and definitely the best way to connect with others from that place. And yeah, hi Bobby and Dave, nice to have you. Thanks, Anne. Appreciate your welcome. And Jason, awesome to have you. And Hassani, you'll find you're amazing. Can't believe you're running on a little on a little sleep. You don't want to see me in a few hours of sleep. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of shocking myself right now in terms of how well I'm dealing with this. That's why I said, like, I may just about hit a brick wall because I just keep going and going. And coffee, I've just been a coffee addict and my face is kind of twitching. I've had that much coffee. So a good night's sleep is really going to serve me, I think. And thank you, Kevin. Yes, oh, definitely. I loved just, you know, getting to the US. I'm enjoying it. And Joseph, awesome. I'm grateful to hear that. I always love seeing you join me. And Farhan, thanks for being here. And Bobby, are you speaking in Houston? No, I'm not speaking in Houston, but I do have a couple of things going on in Houston, behind the scenes sort of stuff. So, yeah, hopefully everything goes well with that. And Salem, nice to have you. Salem, nice to have you. And Mark, yeah, happy to see you too, Salem. And Geet, awesome to have you. And Komang. So guys, that really is my message. Make sure that you drop any questions or comments. And Brian, thanks for joining me from Chicago. I love it. Been to Chicago many years ago. I love it there. And yes, Geet, it's so beautiful here in Utah. I haven't done much exploring, but I'm going to over the coming days. So yeah, I'm just going to take it all in. But yeah, guys, that really is my message for you guys today, is to, you know, be more courageous in, you know, building connections with strangers. It really up levels your confidence, your self-belief, and you never know where those connections are going to take you. So get connecting, get being curious with others and learning about others, and you know, fascinating over them and building great connections that you know, with zero expectations, like you said, Alf, you know, really just coming from that place of genuine curiosity and desire to connect with others. And you never know where those relationships and those paths will take you. So definitely wanted to bring that to you. Marcus, nice of you to join me. Thank you for your kind words there. Geet and Sandeep. Awesome, guys. So every one of you have just joined me late. I really hope that you catch the recording and that you do get value from today's message. I am going to go and just like sleep for probably 20 hours. I don't know, but I really need to catch up. And it's awesome to have all of you guys joining me today. I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, you know, all coming on zero sleep. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. So make sure you join me if you can, and make sure that you're posting any of your questions, comments, feedback below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any ideas for topics that you really call for me to talk into, then definitely let me know, because I want to make sure that I'm adding value to you in the way that you really want it right now. So that's it from me today, guys. Sending you love, and I'll see you tomorrow.